Hey everyone, it's Doug with Theme Park DNA. Today I'm going to be reviewing my Yari Pike. Anyone who's not familiar with the Yari, it is basically the lightsaber version of a pike. So, as you can tell, this is pretty long for a lightsaber. This was purchased from Ultrasabers. This has two extensions and two connectors on it. So this is a Yari Pike extension from here to here, and from here to here, correction. And then there is a connector here, the male-to-male connector. Then here is a second extension with another male-to-male connector. And on the end, this is the Ultrasabers Apprentice V5, Dark Apprentice V5, I guess. And it is a stunt saber, and it's in the Pyrostone Orange, which is one of my favorite colors by Ultrasabers. I would like to do a Saber Forge Blood Orange comparison with this and see how they look against each other. Anyway, so let's start off with some numbers. So I'm going to start off with length and weight of the whole thing, and then we'll break it down into pieces. So this pike in its current configuration is 43 3/4 inch. And that's with the Apprentice V5, two connectors, two Yari Pike extensions, and the pommel from the lightsaber. Alright, so this looks like the whole saber is 2 pounds 13.8 ounces, which is 45.8 ounces, or 1 kilogram 300 grams, or 1.3 kilograms. And so each Yari Pike extension is 15 and about an eighth. So 15 inches, 15 and an eighth inches each extension, and then of course the male-to-male connectors add about 2.5 inches, but that's including the outside of the threads. Each Yari Pike extension weighs 12.4 ounces, which is 352 grams. And each of these male-to-male connectors weighs 2.5 ounces, or 72 grams apiece. Alright, so longtime viewers will know that I like alternative weapons and alternative forms of lightsabers, lightsaber itself being kind of an alternative weapon. And what I like about these Yari extensions is that it gives you so much flexibility. So let's first of all talk about a lightsaber with only one Yari Pike extension, and it gives you a staff length but with only one blade. Probably a little longer than a staff length, but this would be much like Darth Maul's lightsaber when he battled Qui-Gon Jinn for the first time on Tatooine, right? He's got a double length hilt with a single blade, and he only uses the single blade. And so a Yari with just one of these extensions would act much like that. And so, I mean, there are some benefits. You can tell from that Darth Maul battle with Qui-Gon that that longer hilt gives you quite a bit of leverage. You've got probably a ton of leverage. Well, one of the cool things you could do with just one of the Yari Pike extensions is you could put the claw emitter from the Malice, which is the Darth Malgus themed lightsaber. That is a pretty cool weapon, and it's not so long that you can't use. You've got a bladed weapon on one side and then a lightsaber blade on the other. That is really interesting. I thought it was cool. I had a viewer suggest it, and I thought it was a really neat idea. So this is about 34 inches in its current configuration. Still really big, but I like that a lot. One more thing that you could do, it's not nearly as practical, it just looks, it's kind of cool and kind of funky at the same time. Put my Brood Guard on the other end, put the male-to-male back on here. So that one is kind of interesting. It will be really hard to wield. My favorite configuration is just like I had it to begin with. It's just with both of the extensions on there. It's long enough to really give you some reach, which is what in medieval times a pike was really used for. It was used by infantry as a anti-cavalry weapon, so that you could really get some reach, some standoff between you and the swordsman on horseback, who had a reach advantage normally over infantry. So I really like that idea. I imagine that it would have been used during the Sith Wars. I just imagine like a whole line of dark side force users using the pikes as a standoff against attacking Jedi, or vice versa, really, right? So this thing isn't the lightest of lightsabers, but considering how long it is, it's under 3 pounds. It's really not hard to handle. And these pieces are thicker aluminum than most hilts are, so they do weigh just a little bit more. So I found that the balance point is, if you go to the middle, there's 3 sections here. If you go to this middle and actually go down from that, that's just about ideal. It's very well balanced. It's easy to kind of wield it like you would any other staff, with, hey, you've got a lightsaber on the end of it, but it's just fun. And I like it because it's so different and so much just taller than everything else. So I prefer just the 2-section Yari with just a regular pommel on the end of it, but I put that Malice emitter back on the end of it. It looks really cool. This would be a great anti-personnel weapon. You've got double-sided blades on one side, you've got a lightsaber on the other. A lot of things you could do with that. It's really cool. So this is coming in at 50 3/4 inches with the lightsaber, the 2 Yari pike extensions, and this is the extra large Malice claw. You can get 2 versions, the smaller and the larger. This is the larger. Finally, the last configuration I wanted to show you is 2 Yari pike extensions with the Malice claw on one end, with the Tonfa style lightsaber on the other. This is the Brood Guard. You know what? I don't know that that actually helps, but it does kind of look cool. And I don't think Ripper Blades makes a scythe-shaped flat blade, but that would probably be the closest thing to a lightsaber scythe. That would be might be cool. This is one of our giveaway videos, so all you have to do to win any of the prizes that we're giving away is to subscribe, like, and comment on this video for a chance to win any of it. Enough of what I've got to say about this. I want to hear what you have to say. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this Yari Pike lightsaber. Let me know in the comments below. If you like our content, let me know with a thumbs up. That's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching.